Man, I can't believe I'm making another video today. But we just found out that Kevin McCarthy has released 44,000 hours of video to Tucker Carlson covering the entirety of January 6th. And way back in the day, I was on Parler, and I had 85,000 followers. And I was telling them, I said, this is a CIA psyop. No way that this happens without government influence. Just ignore it. Don't worry about it. And then, of course, we know where it mushroomed from there. You had Liz Cheney and the January 6th committee, which went on for years. What a freaking joke all of that was. I mean, it was so freaking ridiculous. I wanted to puke up on myself, but the Democrats, the warmongering Democrats, the idiot Democrats, they wanted to believe all that stupid stuff. And I was just like, no. I said, you don't understand what an insurrection looks like. An insurrection is people rising up against their government. It usually involves military personnel of some sort, where they're going to cordon off certain areas. They're going to arrest government officials. They come in with weapons charged, and sometimes they're pretty violent. Okay, I mean, January 6th, nobody even had a gun. It was so freaking ridiculous to suggest that was an insurrection. Oh my God! I mean, if the FBI hadn't been there with the, where's Ray Epps, huh? Where is Ray Epps? Oh my goodness gracious! I mean, I always wonder about that. But let's just watch this. This is an old video, and so I want to show you kind of what an insurrection looks like. And I like to use the mainstream media against themselves. This is NBC, one of the propaganda arms of the Democrat Party, CBS, MSDNC, we got to certainly CNN, we got to include all them in the category of the propaganda arm of the U.S. government and CNN, of the DNC, excuse me. Here we go. Check this out.
After nearly a decade sharing power with civilians, Myanmar's military staged a coup, setting up checkpoints, taking over TV stations, which played military propaganda, and detaining civilian officials, including their leader, Aung San Suu Kyi. Once seen as a champion of democracy, a Nobel laureate, Suu Kyi spent nearly 15 years in detention before entering a pact with the military. She was welcomed by President Obama.
Our party always said that the most important thing was national reconciliation and peace.
But Suu Kyi had long fallen from grace, accused of staying silent at what's often called the genocide against Myanmar's Rohingya people.
Suu Kyi made a deal with the military and in the process lost her credibility because of atrocities she refused to recognize. Now, the military ended that deal, and Suu Kyi is back in detention. Rich.
So look at there, Obama and the warmongering Democrats took out the Myanmar leader in a violent coup. Holy shit. You just got to kind of go back through history and laugh about this stupid stuff. I mean, so what was January 6th? I guess we're going to find out. And I always thought Kevin McCarthy was a swamp rat. I never in a million years thought he would release 44,000 hours of videotape. Let me just get to the video. It's liberal hive mind. Daggone it. TV, it's kind of slow. It's hard to get this up, and you got to give people credit where the credit is due. Let's get down to... yeah, by the way, this is I got to promote myself. This is my dystopian nuclear survival dream nightmare. You might want to watch that and you think, God, this guy's losing his mind, man. He's losing his mind. But let's go down to the liberal hive mind. Dang, I got to get this video up. Come on. Because I can't take too much of his video. It's just, there he is. Oh, dang, what happened? Where did it go? I'm sorry, man. I know I'm wasting your time, but isn't this interesting that we could have this January 6th committee that existed for how many years? Did it waste your time and U.S. taxpayer dollars for nothing? It was insane. Ah, God dang it. I don't understand. I thought it'd be under the liberal hive mind. Well, no, it's under L. All right. Okay, let's get back. No, I gotta show you some of this guy because he's brilliant. He does these amazing videos. So here it is. Release the Kraken. All January 6th footage released into Tucker. And I'm going to fast forward this for 1 second. Because, come on, we got to get through the advertisement. I'm sorry. Apologize for that.
Recycled clips over and over.
Here we go. Yeah, this is it.
Promoting the Democrat narrative. Most of.
All right, so let's get back just a little bit. So, okay, so let's just watch 2 seconds of his video. And I just think this is brilliant. Kevin McCarthy. Who'd have thought, man? It seems like a champion for MAGA. Sure, he didn't want that label. I can tell you that. But it's just make America great again. I think we all need to come together for our country just like Russia is.
Confirmed that Tucker Carlson and his team are in possession of all tapes, and they will be doing a presentation next week.
We've been complaining about, and we think it's justified, the fact that the U.S. Congress has held thousands, tens of thousands of hours of closed-circuit camera footage from the public. They have not released any of it from January 6th. And January 6th, of course, is a transformative event in this country. It's been used to change the country. So there are about 44,000 hours. And we have, you may have read this, they've been granted access to that. And we believe that access is unfettered. We believe we have secured the right to see whatever we want to see. So we've been there about a week. Our producers, some of our smartest producers have been there looking at this stuff and trying to figure out what it means and how it contradicts or not the story that we've been told for more than 2 years. We think already that in some ways it does contradict that story. And so we're going to spend the rest of this week taking a look at it, assessing it as honestly as we can, and we're going to bring you what we find next week.
It's going to be big, folks, and look, I know some people are pretty...
So that's it. And like liberal hive mind, it's going to be big. I mean, if it's true, I'm, God knows we get so many half-truths, semi-truths, gray area on one side, gray area on the other. You have to sift through it. And that's the beauty. I tell you what, I think YouTube's kind of freeing itself up. I wonder if YouTube employees that got the jab are having some problems right now. Maybe they're reconsidering their censorship, saying, we might want a little more information out there for people because our friends and relatives suffered a bit because of what we did. Who knows? People, there are many regrets that we have in this life, and I certainly have mine. I did some things in war and combat that I certainly regret. I imagine YouTube employees right now are having certain regrets. With their censorship and things that they've done. Maybe even employees at Google are having certain regrets. You never know. We all have a war of conscience, I hope. Unless you're just a complete Satanist, which the Democrat Party is. That's my damn opinion. But anyway, you guys, peace out, stay free, and it's good to live in the free Republican state of Florida.